All right. This is for the players. I'm Liam. I'm here with Declan. You we said our names at the same time. Then that was good. It's like we planned this.
Oh, it's all in the script of this. Anyway, so we're playing the Star Wars Battlefront Beta. Well, we played it. It's finished now, sadly. But we like to discuss some of the points that were brought up in playing it. Mostly how the rebels are completely and utterly screwed by the Empire. Really,
It's canon.
It's
canon.
yeah, but it's a video game. I didn't buy it so I could get killed by the Empire every time I spawn in. It's meant to be fun.
You're filthy casual.
I'm not a filthy casual.
You're a rebel scum, mate.
Yeah, but you can win every game as the Empire as long as your team isn't, well, special. All it requires is you to camp the back map with the silo rifle and shoot people.
So I need to be ableist about this, Deck.
Oh no,
it's video games. We're trying to be more inclusive, right?
Why widen the demographic? Broader audience.
Yeah. So let's talk about the gameplay first of all.
Right.
Well, that's all we can talk about really. There is literally no story.
No, there isn't, which is sad really, because I was hoping for Galactic Conquest again, because that game mode kind of really defined Battlefront 2.
Yeah, pretty much.
Or the space battles, they will be missed. Although they could be brought back in DLC. Carrier Assault 2.0.
No. EA could do it. I wouldn't put it past them.
Ooh, controversial.
Oh.
No, the graphics are crisp. I like the way the game looks.
It looks like Star Wars.
It looks completely like Star Wars.
Which is one of the first things I wanted to get into, which seems like the main driving selling point of this game is that it is Star Wars.
Yeah.
And pretty much nothing else. Like, there's nothing revolutionary about this kind of gameplay. It's pretty much all bog standard shooting. The cards are pretty good. The little star cards that you get to give you little boosts your abilities, give you little like you get your grenades and you get your cycle rifle and your ion rounds to shoot vehicles and things. Yeah.
It is a better way of doing it. It does come down to you can choose how you want to play.
It makes a change from the purely like sort of create your own class driven gameplay you get from Battlefield and Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Things like that. Along with the power ups that you get scattered along the map.
Yeah, it does mean, well, I mean, it does reduce it where you'll be playing Battlefield and your teammate will be stuck on the spawning screen waiting for a jet to spawn in and not actually helping it, where the power ups are now placed really, so you can run up to an objective, get a power up, place down a shield or a rocket launcher, actually contribute to your team's performance in the game a bit more than just camming at the back.
It's a pretty cool way to make. It's like a mix of sort of old school sort of pickup gameplay where you just run around, pick up bonuses and new weapons and things. They're rotating on the ground, and the sort of newer create your class, sort of that way driven gameplay.
Yeah. As much like, because I originally I didn't like the fact you could only have 2 cards, but thinking about it, it really does stop you from being like having a silo rifle with a jetpack and a grenade and just boosting around the map, chucking spam everywhere you go, because they are unlimited. They do recharge. There's no ammo count. The guns are unlimited ammo. You just need to wait for them to cool down or use the active reload that we've seen, which is quite reminiscent of Gears of War.
Yeah, and it kind of makes it feel a bit more team-based than a lot of the other first-person shooters in this kind of genre do, because if you're everyone working as a team and pushing together, it feels a lot more sort of cohesive.
Yeah.
And because if you're on your own in this game, you will die immediately.
Yeah, you will. Like, no, it is what I mean. The rebels, you need to be as a team with the rebels.
Yeah.
You can be a lone soldier of the Empire because your objective is just to kill everything that's not on your team. With the rebels, you've got to capture uplinks, defend the uplinks from the Empire. Then once the checkpoint hits, you need to spam the AT-ATs to take them down, and you can't do that on your own. You need teammates with you.
And it seems like that's a pretty big focus of a lot of the game modes in this kind of from what we've seen. We've only seen 2.
Yeah, that is true. It is quite a limited beta. It's the game coming out in 7 weeks.
Yeah, but both of those seem very much team oriented and not just running about on your own. Yeah. Shooting the men with the guns. And,
2 more game modes were revealed. It was the droid one game mode where you have to run on the map and capture the Goink droids.
You saw them all in the menu, didn't you? Everyone's played it. Let's not pretend they haven't played it. Everyone and their mum's talking about this game. So everything we say is redundant, really. But we're going for it.
We are.
Throw shit at the wall. See what sticks.
Yeah.
Right. What's next? What the shit shall we chat?
I don't know, because, well, vehicle-based gameplay.
Oh, yeah.
AT-STs,
Chicken walkers.
chicken walkers, we call them chicken walkers, quite overpowered, but they get taken down quite
Nah.
easily.
Well, you kind of contradicted yourself there, didn't you?
Fine, fine. They kill people
Cool.
quite well,
Mm.
but they die quite easily.
It's balance, isn't it?
It is. It has to be. I mean, otherwise you'd just be an AT-ST coming around the corner and just cowers behind and runs.
But counter to that, you mentioned the vehicles, obviously. The way you acquire vehicles in this is there's like a power up that you get on the map somewhere. So the vehicles don't like spawn in, and then you just get in them and fly about.
Yeah.
And you have to pick up this sort of a floating image of the TIE fighter, and then you hold two buttons, and then you get to fly about in a TIE fighter for a minute. But the fact that they don't spawn in, they're not like a tangible thing on the map, means that there's really no consequence to you just crashing it into an AT-ST and destroying it immediately.
I was killed in a game. I got
Yeah.
an AT-ST. I started shooting people, and then instantly an X-wing flew into me and killed me instantly.
Yeah, it's not canon.
No, they would have won the Battle of Hoth if it was canon. They would have just dive bombed everything with the X-wings and just won. No, because I find like obviously in this video, quite at the beginning, it shows me trying to get out the TIE fighter and crashing to my doom because they realised that in Battlefield,
You did that a lot, didn't you?
they get taken up by the snowflake. The gravitational pull of Hoth destroys all vehicles in this game.
You just crashed into the ground every single time.
Stop mocking my gameplay ability. It's tactical play it is. I'm creating cover for my teammates to hide behind. It's that what was I going to say? Oh yeah, on Battlefield, where if you're in a jet and you were on low health, instead of just waiting for the health bar to regenerate, you just jump out and parachute back down and continue on playing. But in this game, you realise that irritates people who are trying to fight you in jets. Dogfighting is boring if you get someone down to like 10% health and you just jump out.
Yeah.
So what they've done is they've made it so there's a timer. You have to wait for the bar to fill up and then you teleport back to the ground. So half the time you either fly into the floor or you get shot down.
The dogfighting in Battlefield pretty much boiled down to just flying around in circles with lots of beeping and not much else going on until somebody crashed into something. But in this, it's a lot more dynamic. There are a lot more sort of TIE fighters and X-wings and snow speeders and what have you in the air, all sort of circling about each other and having a good old dogfight.
No, I do like the R2 to lock on. It does make dogfighting a lot easier, and and like you said, it doesn't just boil down to hold down lock on missile button until rockets fire. I mean, you do get them, but they take quite a while to reload, and someone can just do one of the evasive maneuvers, appear behind you, and take you down. It's more, like you said, dynamic.
It feels a lot more skillful.
Yeah, it's not just put on EMC jammer, put on air-to-air missiles, and just fly around in circles. What else is Northern Jets? Evasive maneuvers are quite cool.
Evasive maneuvers are cool.
Yeah.
That's one of the only real hangovers from Battlefield.
That is
from
true,
Battlefront 2.
Instead of just strafing left slightly, you can now do barrels, you can do spins in the air. It does work. It does use a boost, which I find quite nice. They've added a bar in, so you can see if you're going max speed, or you can slow down your TIE fighter if you want to do a straight run on the floor, which is actually a lot harder than I thought it would be. I thought straight run on the game would be quite easier. Not really. It mainly involves you flying down the ground, shooting somebody, getting a hit marker, and crashing to the floor and dying instantly.
Yeah. The next kind of standout thing, I guess, would be the heroes.
Oh, Luke Skywalker and Darth Vader.
Yeah.
Many a time you run away from them.
Yeah, pretty much. It's just everything, like you're trying to hold this objective or whatever, or take down one of the AT-STs, and then suddenly somebody sees Darth Vader, and then everything just stops. All cohesion of the unit just like falls apart as you're like, I don't know. Yeah.
I find Luke a lot better than Darth Vader. Darth Vader does get force choke. I will not say that force choke is not cool. It is bloody cool, but I find that if you're running at a group of enemies, force push to take out 5 of them at once is a lot better than choking one and then getting shot at.
Gotta see how Emperor Palpatine will be with his force lightning and that.
I'm quite looking forward to Jango Fett. I'm quite looking for the bounty hunter, mainly if he gets a gun. And he gets a
Han Solo and hopefully Chewbacca.
Oh, if you get Chewbacca, a crossbow. The noise will just that will sell the game. Anything Star Wars will just sell this game.
Well, it is Star Wars. It's a Star Wars game, mate.
I know. All right, don't be pedantic about it.
Through this. Right.
Right. So
yeah, basically that's what it's boiled down to. It's one of them games where you shoot the men, but it's Star Wars, isn't it?
Yeah,
It's
I
alright.
know, combat-wise, I mean, playing in third person is much cooler, really.
It's much easier, it's overpowered.
It is, you can see around corners, you don't have to... And obviously, as quite a few people have been saying, that aiming in isn't as useful as it is. Like, on most modern shooters, if you try steady aiming, half your bullets will hit the wall behind the man. But in this game, steady aiming is exactly the same as zooming in.
Yeah.
And all zooming in W's, it just, makes it easy to see people from further away, but you can just
But
steady
then
aim.
you don't have an ammo count in
That
this
is
game. You do
true.
have infinite ammo and just sort of your gun sort of overheats and then you do a sort of Gears of War style active reload thing.
Yeah.
Where you sort of mini quick time event where it cools down the weapon quicker if you get it right, and if not, it slows it down.
Yeah.
That's all right.
It, it, it means you can't. I mean,
You're not reliant on people to resupply you with.
yeah, you're not waiting for your one teammate who has ammo packs on to run at you and not supply with an ammo pack. Battlefield 4 had that problem with people with defibrillators who are playing support, the assault class, who have equipped it, you get killed, and they just stand around your body laughing at you and pointing fingers.
Yeah, and it feels like the weapons are a lot more powerful as well than in than a lot of the ones in Battlefield.
Yeah, especially the silo rifle. The silo rifle dominates the game.
Oh yeah.
Seems that it's insta-kill to the head, 90% damage anywhere else, and it only has a 7-second recharge time.
Yeah, I guess we'll have to see what other sort of power-ups they have in the actual full game, because we didn't get to see much.
No, we didn't. No, we only what, 4 guns.
Here he is in the video now. It's all Darth.
Darth Vader. Don't watch this. This gameplay is terrible. I was terrible as Darth Vader. I tried to put my lightsaber and everything and missed, and then although to be fair, his jump is much cooler than Luke's, mainly because his cape flies in the background. I tried walking, thinking I'd be cool, and then I got silo rifled and like lost 10% health instantly. It wasn't cool. It wasn't fun. It broke me inside. Not gonna lie.
Oh, that's sad.
I know.
Because or maybe you'll have your own sort of Darth Vader storyline. Now you are just what's his name? Hayden Christensen. And soon you'll evolve into Darth Vader.
No, I do find it much better than Darth Vader. Darth Vader's cooler because it's Darth Vader, it's everyone's favourite masked vigilante.
Good old Darth.
Exactly. But, no, especially with power-ups. The combat power-ups.
Oh, Deck, you are shit, mate.
Oh, I know. Like, I kill one guy, I kill him, and then I can't kill anyone else I get killed. And then
How'd you miss him?
I don't freaking know. I don't actually know. And then I found that you can't actually do the objective as a hero. So I'm just standing there blocking shots by a guy, and then
that's cool. That
it
feels
is.
Good.
See, and then I missed him again, and then my life get back, and then I'm pretty sure, then I die.
Yeah, that's not canon.
No, that's not canon. Now the 4 guns, being 4 guns, obviously they wanted to limit it so you can try and build hype, because there's no point releasing a beta so much sense 7 weeks away from release date other than just to build hype.
Yeah, true. That's EA likes a lot of that. They like doing their hype, don't they? Like their hype train.
Then again, the hype train for this is pretty big anyway. It is a Star Wars game. People have been waiting for a new Battlefront game, so the hype of this game would be fine anyway.
Yeah, which, like you said, is pretty much the main selling point of this, is that it is a Star Wars game. There's not much else that's unique about it, really, apart from the fact that it's Star Wars.
Yeah, I mean, I do like the way they've changed a few things. Power-ups, type of the vehicles, how you get them, but it does just boil down to it's a first-person / third-person shooter.
Shoot the men, do the things.
Shoot the men, do the objectives, but it's got a Star Wars skin on it.
Yeah.
The good thing is, though, it's not just Battlefield 4 with a Star Wars skin on top of it. It does feel like a different game to an extent. It's not an exact copy. They didn't take the Frostbite 4 engine, stick Han Solo over everything, and call it a brand new game. Yeah. They have changed a few things.
Would you pre-order it based on this beta?
No, I wouldn't.
I'd wait to see if it comes out.
I'd wait for it to come out and see what else there is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't pre-order it just because all I've seen from the beta is 2 game modes, 4 guns.
2 maps.
2 maps.
Excluding the single-player sort of horde mode.
Yeah, excluding the single-player horde mode.
Which was alright as well.
Yeah, that wasn't bad. It's a change of pace from...
Pretty bog standard, really.
Yeah. But no, I wouldn't pre-order it straight away. I would wait.
But which is generally good practice, not pre-order.
Yeah, quite a few games have.
Yeah. And we're coming to the end now. Let's wrap it up.
Right,
what conclusion?
It's an alright game. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's alright. Star Wars, isn't it?
Thanks for
watching.